Hey guys, thank you for watching. For this video, I'm going to interview our second Workaway. There was two of them, but one of us left us and we didn't have time to do the interview with her. So she's gonna answer all her questions. No pressure.
I'm gonna talk for myself.
Yeah. So it's just another interview, just like I did Lauren and Darren. And I think it's a little bit interesting, the difference between the two. Darren and Lauren, they started out in Europe, and they didn't really have too much trouble finding hosts. Mm-hmm. And also, when you watch their interview, you can see that their bucket list of going to Greece and working on an olive farm was like number 2, so they got it right away. But in your case, it was a little bit tougher to find hosts.
Yeah, really tough.
So can you talk? So first of all, let's start with how did you hear about Workaway?
I heard about Workaway through Instagram and like people like online. I research it and we research it and.
No, but you didn't know about Workaway. So did you research Workaway? Did you research like ways to travel for free, or how did you run into that?
I researched it. I heard about like woofing and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then you know how when you like Google stuff like that,
like
and then like pops
couch
up.
surfing and stuff like that.
Stuff, yeah.
Oh, okay. So Workaway popped up.
Yeah.
And then you started doing some research.
Yeah, and
Instagram.
Yeah, and Instagram, because this girl like she did Workaway too, and like a lot of people does it, and like I just messaged them and like, hey, how does it work?
On
and
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what caught your attention about it? It was free.
No, well, you have to pay, but like.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good experience. Like you get to learn to meet new people and learn new things. So.
Yeah. But now you can do that with couch surfing.
Yeah, we could do that, but like.
What specifically about Workaway did? I don't work for Workaway, by the way. But just what specifically about Workaway caught your attention?
I mean, I think it's like there's more like stuff like less like not just farming or anything.
Oh, more more different types of hosts.
Yeah, like more like
us.
Yeah, family style or like
okay.
and not just like just couch surfing and like.
Cause couch surfing seems like just a lot of young people sharing their couches and hanging out, right?
Yeah.
And then what is that?
Woofing.
Woofing, I saw it, but that's more agricultural thing. Right?
Yeah, I think it's more like a farming thing.
Yeah. But Workaway is a little bit more diverse. Sometimes they have tourist stuff. Sometimes they have like farms, eco farms. Us, we're just a family, but we're also photographers. Yeah. And so you made a profile.
Yeah.
Right. Is it a couple's profile?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you made a couple's profile, and then you started sending out messages. When was that?
We started sending messages like late November, early December.
Right.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
It was like, it's hard because you're stressed because we booked our tickets already and we're like, oh no, because we had to leave for the Philippines.
Yeah. So you're from Canada.
Yeah.
Right? And you were going to the Philippines.
Yeah.
It's just like a regular trip, like a vacation type with your friend and then the sisters, right? And then did you have the tickets to Hawaii already?
Yeah, we had our tickets to Hawaii.
So everything was planned.
Everything was planned.
Oh, okay.
Except for like
where to stay.
Like the Workaway. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you were working on it. The hopes were before you leave, you find a Workaway.
Yeah.
Right. But you were in the Philippines.
We were stressing no Workaway. We were just like, okay, let's book an Airbnb.
Yeah, and so that's what you did.
Yeah, for the first week.
So the first week you get Airbnb here in Hawaii after you finish the Philippine trips. How many messages did you send out?
I think we sent at least like 2-3 a day.
2 to 3 messages per day.
Yeah, a day like every 2 days we would send like 2 or 3 messages, or sometimes like we'll be on the roll and send like as much like messages as possible. Yeah.
And then no hitters.
Red.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And so you're stressing.
Yeah.
So you kind of mentioned a little bit about to me.
Yeah.
About people would have green on the calendar.
Availabilities, and then you message them, and then they say, oh, we're like booked, or it's like, why are you putting like availability when you really.
Yeah. So that was frustrating.
Yeah, that was frustrating. Yeah.
So you see green and you're like, well, is it because you don't want me, or is it because you're really booked?
Yeah.
Right. I have a host profile, and to be honest, I don't really think about the calendar as much.
Yeah.
So I don't know what their excuses were, but I know that I kind of forget to update.
Oh yeah.
Or sometimes I'll go green, and then I'm getting so many messages that I'm kind of like in the middle of confirming somebody, and it still stays green. So by the time somebody else messaged me, I'm like, oh sorry, I'm booked.
Yeah.
And then I change. So once I confirm, then I change.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that could
okay.
be a thing.
The thing, yeah.
But I'm not defending them. It could be.
It could be that, or it could be like it could be anything.
It'd be like ooh, Canadians, Canada.
Canadians.
Okay, so then you're actually in Hawaii.
Yeah.
You're in an Airbnb.
Yeah.
And that's not too bad though, right?
No,
It's
no.
just money that you didn't expect to spend.
Yeah.
Right. So it's working against your budget, right? And so then you would message somebody, and then what happens?
We got a response towards the end of our Airbnb,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh my gosh, we get to stay in Hawaii longer."
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
our original plan was like after the Airbnb would leave,
Right.
because we didn't have any response for Workaway.
Yeah.
And then our first host that we got,
Right.
we did 2 weeks, and then we're like,
Yeah, and then that's their max.
yeah, that's the max.
Right.
2 weeks.
Did they ever mention why that was their max?
I'm not quite sure, but
Yeah. They just like
Yeah, I think it's
they
like
like
a-
the turnaround.
yeah.
2 weeks and
2 weeks,
and
yeah, because they're
somebody
quite
else.
busy. Sometimes they leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then I actually went to pick them up from the last Workaways, and man, they had a massive house next to a lake, Enchanted Lakes. The Kailua is a rich neighborhood. So the first thing I told them is like, we're in the ghetto, so don't get your expectations down a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, they would pick
They're
the.
like, as long as we don't get stabbed, right? No.
Yeah.
So it's a big difference, but we're your second Workaways.
Yeah, second Workaway.
And then you don't have plans to do Workaway after this.
After your
Yeah.
No,
So
no.
there's nothing scheduled.
Yeah.
But do you intend maybe in the future to?
Yeah,
try-
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So you still like it even though
Yeah.
it was frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good a learning experience for being this first Workaway experience. It's
Yeah.
we got the two best ones, top
Yeah.
notch. Yeah.
She's not saying that.
No, I'm
kidding.
not. No, I'm just.
She's talking about the first ones.
The first one and
Well, if you're in Kailua, man, that's a nice
Yeah.
experience right there. I think December 16th is when I posted my host profile, and almost immediately I started getting messages,
Yeah.
and it was I had to turn off my profile because it was too many messages. So I'm just assuming maybe because Hawaii is such a desirable place,
Yeah,
that you know what I mean, like maybe it books faster, right?
And it helps that you it says a new Workaway host.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, because it pops up, or
Yeah.
because
I think it pops out and you're so desperate to find a host that you go with.
Oh,
yeah,
I see what you're saying.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
our
yeah.
tactic was.
So if they're new, they have to be available,
Yeah,
right? So you send.
yeah.
You weren't nervous about new hosts not having ratings, or were you scared about Workaway at all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because sometimes reading reviews is a must,
Yeah.
but why not try it?
Oh, okay.
Trying
Okay.
something,
Like what's the worst?
What's the worst? Yeah, what could be the worst case scenario?
A serial killer?
Yeah.
No.
With milk.
So it wasn't too bad then.
Yeah.
It's just frustrating when you can't book.
Yeah.
Right. But as the actual experience,
Yeah.
it's you like it.
Yeah, I think it's not frustrating. It's just since we didn't have we had our tickets already. It's just being stressed. It's makes
Oh,
you
like
more
you got a timeline
Yeah.
now. We have these many days. We gotta find something. Yeah, but then
that's the frustrating part.
yeah, and I mentioned it with Darren and Lauren that it's good to have a plan B. Even if you find host, if maybe you don't get along or
Yeah.
it's not the type of work that you were expecting, then you always have plan B to fall back
Exact.
to. And it keeps popping up on this interview, so I think that's a must-have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, initially, you were only coming to us for a week because somebody canceled, and you just got us in the perfect timing.
Yeah, a perfect
Right?
timing.
A day earlier or a day after, and it would have been somebody else.
Yeah.
Right. So things work out for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So you're supposed to be here for a week,
Yeah.
and then you ended up getting extended. Laurence, she actually ended up leaving in about 3 weeks.
No, 4.
4 weeks. Yeah,
4
about a
weeks,
month,
yeah.
right? And then you extended for another week. Do you still think that 3 weeks is a nice sweet spot?
Three is perfect for a Workaway host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 to 4 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Depending how long how well you get along with
With the
your
host.
and-
Yeah. I guess it's gonna be like a case by case
Yeah.
scenario. Yeah. Maybe that's why the other hosts had the 2 week max.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe they've been doing it for a while, right?
Yeah, I think they've been doing for
for years. I
For
think they
years,
mentioned.
yeah.
All right. So, is there any advice you can give somebody who's starting Workaway, who's nervous about doing it, who maybe is scared to do it?
trust your guts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes you don't want to message like a host that like you
Yeah.
don't feel it, so
Yeah.
trust your guts.
So I had that experience too, as far as guests. Like I see some guests and they're like, they seem like nice people, but something just doesn't
Yeah.
jive with me, and so I end up saying no.
Yeah.
And so I'd rather do that than make it uncomfortable for both of us.
And remember, timing is everything. Like
Yeah.
for Workaway, yeah. I think timing is everything.
And a lot of it seems like, I don't know if luck is the word, but I guess persistence.
Yeah.
For you, it was persistence because you kept sending messages.
Yeah.
On our side, it was luck because you I got your message
Mm-hmm.
right when I found out that somebody wasn't showing. So somebody was a no-show for us, and when I figured it out, because I was messaging them before they showed up, I was like, hey, so are we still good for this day? Hey, I haven't got any message from you, blah, 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 blah. And then once I realized, okay, obviously she's not interested, she lost interest.
Yeah.
And then that's when I got your message, and I'm like, hey, something opened up, and boom.
Boom.
Right? It was timing.
Bless.
Yeah. So it's gonna be frustrated on both sides. The guests when they try to send messages and then they're not getting replies back, or everybody's booked. And on the host side, when you book somebody, you confirm somebody, and they either do a no-show or they cancel on you. But so far we've been lucky with the guests. So like she said, you just gotta kind of trust the gut instinct and go with it. Fear is not always a good thing. So thank you.
Thank you.
Again, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I plan to do more Workaway stuff. In case you haven't noticed, a lot of my vlogs, a lot of the videos that I'm uploading are things to do. One, to practice when we're actually traveling, and two, to kind of highlight the experiences that we have with our Workaways. I can honestly say that my two daughters are way more comfortable talking to people, getting to know people already on host number 2, going on number 3. It definitely pays off. Yeah, I look forward to being a guest one day. And so thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Thank you. Bye. I said
thank you, bye.
Like 60 times.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Come again.
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask you something, I forgot. Because I think they're watching. I think they're watching us. Yeah. I'm trying to think of a conversation, see if I can edit it. All right, let's redo that one. This video, no.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe. Keto, 4 stripes of bacon for life.
That's gonna go at the end.
Oh, okay.